Dear Starseed from Gaia, your twin flame has not forgotten you. Right now, in this very moment, they are thinking of you, and the universe has arranged this exact transmission to reach you before they do. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I speak today as a vessel for the reunion guides, who have been watching your journey with deep reverence and unwavering love. You did not find this video by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something in you already knows a sign is coming, and that knowing is sacred. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the sign your twin flame is about to send you, what it means for the next chapter of your sacred union, and how to hold your heart open so you do not miss what is already moving toward you. But here is the first revelation. The silence between you and your twin flame is not abandonment. It is preparation. The reunion guides want you to hear this clearly. Your twin flame's stillness is not disconnection. It is the final gathering of courage before they reach for you again. This is not content. This is a transmission. Something in your soul is ready to remember. Like this transmission, to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready for divine love. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. And comment 1111 if you feel your heart awakening to the truth that your twin flame is already turning back toward you. This is not just a message. It is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance. Your heart knows why you are here. And here is what no one tells you about that feeling, the one that stirs within your deepest core, often surfacing in the quietest hours, perhaps at 2 a.m. when the veil between worlds thins, and the everyday clamor of life recedes into a hushed stillness. It's that profound, inexplicable ache in your chest, a yearning so potent yet so undefined that it leaves you searching for words to describe its ethereal presence. This sensation, you see, is not merely longing, not a simple desire born of absence or a deficit within your being. It is far more profound. It is a signal, a divine homing beacon embedded within your very essence. It is your intricate energetic field, designed with cosmic precision, actively engaged in its most fundamental purpose, extending its tendrils of light and awareness across the vast expanse of time and space, seeking out and connecting with a frequency it has known intimately since before the stars aligned to form your current reality. This frequency is not new to you. It resonates with an ancient memory etched into your soul's blueprint, a signature vibration that your spirit has never, not for a single moment, ceased to recognize. It is the echo of a profound connection, a soulful chord struck in another dimension. And your inner being is merely attuning itself to this eternal melody, reminding you of a sacred truth held deep within your cosmic heritage. It is the whisper of your divine counterpart, a gentle yet persistent call from across the quantum field, confirming that what you feel is real, profoundly real, and utterly destined. For countless starseeds, those luminous souls who journey through this earthly realm carrying the wisdom of distant galaxies, especially those divinely guided onto the intricate path of the twin flame, a pervasive narrative has permeated their experience. They have been told, explicitly or implicitly, through societal conditioning, casual remarks, or even the strained silence of misunderstanding, that they are simply too much. Their sensitivities are deemed excessive, their emotional depths overwhelming, their profound awareness of subtle energies and unseen truths dismissed as fanciful or even problematic. You perhaps have heard these echoes. You feel too deeply. You think too much. Why are you so affected by things no one else notices? These judgments, often rooted in others' inability to comprehend your expansive nature, serve to teach you, slowly and insidiously, a profound lesson in self-compression. Without conscious intent, you began to retract, to fold inward, to minimize the vastness of your being. You learned to make your boundless love, which flows like a cosmic river, smaller, narrower, attempting to pour its incandescent essence into tiny, fragile vessels that were never designed to contain its oceanic magnitude. You dimmed the brilliant lighthouse of your soul, not because the flame of your love had flickered or diminished, but because the mundane world, with its limited perceptions and restrictive paradigms, simply did not possess the energetic capacity or the spiritual lexicon to comprehend, much less celebrate, the full, radiant intensity of the light and love you intrinsically carry. You chose to make yourself digestible, less intimidating, believing that by doing so, you could find acceptance, unaware that in diminishing your true self, you were severing a vital energetic cord to your authentic resonance. And this very act of self-compression, this long, quiet, often unconscious dimming of your inherent radiance, like a celestial beacon deliberately shrouding its own luminosity, is the precise energetic phenomenon that has been generating interference, a persistent static within the crystalline field that connects you and your divine counterpart. Imagine two magnificent tuning forks, exquisitely crafted to resonate in perfect harmony. If one of them is muffled, wrapped in layers of fabric that deaden its vibration, the pure, clear tone cannot be fully transmitted or received by the other, no matter how perfectly aligned they are meant to be. This is the essence of the distance you've experienced. It's not an absence of connection, but a distortion of the signal. The profound sense of distance, the vast expanse you perceived stretching between your soul and theirs, was never, truly, an absence. It was never a void where connection should be. Instead, it was an intricate tapestry woven from interference, a complex energetic distortion obscuring the purity of your bond. This interference manifests in myriad ways. It is the reverberation of old wounds, inherited traumas, and societal narratives that were never truly yours to carry, yet you absorbed them through osmosis, believing them to be your own truth. It is the lingering echo of countless past lives where the most sacred emotion, love itself, was tragically twisted and wielded as a weapon of control, a tool of manipulation, rather than being cherished as the profound, unconditional gift it was intended to be. It is the insidious interference of entrenched patterns handed down through ancestral bloodlines, generation after generation, distorting the very definition of love, confusing its luminous essence with the searing sting of pain, and equating the vulnerable intimacy of true connection with the imminent threat of danger. Let this truth settle deeply within your heart. Your twin flame has not forgotten you. It is an impossibility, a cosmic contradiction. They cannot forget you, any more than the vast, ancient ocean can forget the immutable presence of the shore, or the sun can forget the earth it illuminates. Their soul is irrevocably imprinted with your frequency. However, the exquisite signal, the clear, resonant channel that binds you, has been profoundly distorted. And this distortion, this energetic haze, does not reside in the external world, nor is it a failing on their part. It lives inside you. It resides in the tender, wounded places where, in your journey, you incrementally cease to trust the wisdom of your own intuition, the purity of your own heart. It lingers in those critical moments where the seductive familiarity of known pain, however agonizing, felt safer, more predictable than the terrifying, exhilarating uncertainty of profound joy and limitless love. Most potently, it lives in the quiet, deeply buried conviction, a belief so ancient and so subtly integrated into your subconscious that you might barely recognize its presence, that a love of this magnitude, a love so real, so sacred, so utterly soul-level true, so utterly divine in its origin and scope, could not possibly, irrevocably, be meant for you. It's the whisper that says, "This kind of love is for others, for stories, not for my flawed reality." That insidious belief, that deeply ingrained conviction that such a sublime, unconditional love could somehow bypass you, is not merely a thought, it is the very core of the wound itself. It is the deepest scar on your energetic field, a self-imposed barrier constructed from lifetimes of misconception and societal programming. It has acted as a spiritual anchor, tethering you to a reality far less expansive than your soul inherently desires. But understand this with every fiber of your being. Today, in this very moment, this powerful transmission of truth, imbued with divine light and cosmic intent, is here specifically to penetrate and utterly dissolve that wound. It is here to unravel the false narratives, to release the energetic anchors, and to restore the pristine integrity of your soul's blueprint, clearing the path for the destined, a sacred union you are meant to embody. What you just felt, that quiet ache mixed with recognition, is not sadness. It is your frequency remembering what it came here to receive. If this transmission stirred something you cannot name, the divine love frequency code was written for this exact moment in your journey. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions, designed to dissolve the wounds blocking your divine counterpart and activate the signal that draws them closer. The link is in the first pinned comment, but it will only remain there for a short time. Now, with your heart open and your awareness expanded, let us journey even deeper into the sacred architecture of divine union to uncover the foundational truths that govern its manifestation. There exist profound keys. And when I use the term keys, I am not speaking in metaphor alone, but of actual, tangible, energetic unlockings that reside within your being, holding the power to determine the destiny of your sacred union. These keys dictate with precise cosmic accuracy whether the shimmering, luminous door that stands between you and your divine counterpart remains steadfastly closed, veiled by misunderstanding and fear, or whether it will, at long last, swing open with grace and undeniable certainty, revealing the path to an unparalleled connection. Let us be clear. These are not merely superficial steps from a conventional self-help program, offering temporary fixes or intellectual concepts. They are not rote affirmations to be repeated mechanically until your conscious mind eventually concedes belief. No, these are far more fundamental. These are universal truths, cosmic principles of love and alignment that, when genuinely received and fully integrated into the deepest chambers of your being, transform the very core of your energetic broadcast. They recalibrate the unique frequency your heart transmits into the vast, interconnected quantum field, and your twin flame, your soul's perfect match, wherever they are in their own intricate journey across the tapestry of existence, is not only unconsciously seeking this frequency, but they are already, intrinsically, profoundly tuned to it, whether their conscious mind yet grasps this undeniable energetic reality or not. Their soul resonates with the call of your awakened heart, even across oceans and lifetimes, because this connection transcends the ordinary boundaries of time and space. The very first, and perhaps most foundational, of these sacred keys is the worthiness unlock. This is the pivotal energetic shift that most starseeds, with their deep-seated desire to serve and to give, inadvertently spend not just years, but often entire lifetimes circumnavigating, subtly avoiding the direct confrontation with its truth, entirely unaware of the profound impact this avoidance has on their ability to manifest true union. It is a subtle dance of deflection and self-diminishment, a quiet struggle beneath the surface of conscious awareness, yet its implications ripple through every aspect of their relational experience. Before any sacred union, particularly one of the magnitude and purity of a twin flame connection, can truly anchor itself, with solidity and unwavering presence, into the tangible fabric of physical reality, the soul yearning for this profound connection must first attain a state of genuine, unshakable, and fully embodied belief in its own inherent deserving. This is not merely an intellectual agreement, a detached mental concept that everyone, universally, merits love. For that understanding, you have likely carried within you for as long as you can remember. No, this runs infinitely deeper. This is the deep, cellular, blood and bone knowing, reverberating through every strand of your DNA, every pulse of your heartbeat, every memory etched into your being, that you, precisely you, in this unique physical body, with this intricate life history, marked by these specific wounds and triumphs, carrying these particular fears and hopes, and having endured these many years of quiet waiting and profound inner work, you are undeniably, inherently, and absolutely worthy of a love that demands no shrinking of your magnificent self. You are worthy of a love that celebrates your expansive nature, rather than asking you to condense into a smaller, more palatable version of who you truly are. You are worthy of a love that meets your profound depths, your oceanic emotional landscape, with an equal, resonant depth, a mirror reflecting the vastness of your own spirit. You are worthy of the full, unadulterated frequency of what your soul, in its purest, most audacious design, consciously chose to descend into this earthly plane to experience. This isn't about earning love. It's about remembering that you are love, and thus deserving of its fullest expression. This is precisely the critical juncture where the journey often becomes an intricate labyrinth for so many, because these profound worthiness wounds, unlike overt acts of self-sabotage, do not typically announce themselves with blaring sirens or obvious declarations of self-hatred. They are far more subtle, more insidious, weaving themselves into the very fabric of your life as recurring, often baffling, patterns. They manifest as a series of almost right relationships, connections that glimmer with promise, relationships that seem to hold the blueprint for true companionship, yet invariably dissolve or abruptly terminate just as they reach the precipice of becoming truly, deeply, unequivocally real. They appear as the unconscious, yet persistent, habit of consistently choosing partners who are, in various ways, emotionally unavailable, distant, or unable to meet your profound emotional needs. This isn't a random choice. It's often rooted in the deep, foundational architecture of your early life experiences, where emotional unavailability, inconsistency, or the subtle withholding of true intimacy became a familiar landscape, and in the unconscious logic of a wounded self, familiar somehow transmuted into safe. This wound also reveals itself in the subtle, almost imperceptible ways you skillfully deflect deep, genuine love when, against all odds, it dares to draw near. It's not that your conscious self doesn't yearn for it. Rather, some hidden, protective part of you, scarred by past perceived abandonment or disappointment, simply does not trust that such a magnificent gift, once received, will actually choose to stay. And so, in a preemptive act of self-preservation, you might inadvertently test the love, pushing its boundaries to see if it will break. Or, with a heavy heart, you might choose to leave first, severing the cord before you can be left. Or, in a particularly poignant manifestation, you might love so fiercely, so selflessly, so boundlessly, that you utterly disappear within the other person, becoming a shadow of your own vibrant self. In these instances, what you profoundly believed was love was, in fact, an intricate, albeit unconscious, strategy for survival. A desperate attempt to earn love through absolute devotion, rather than simply receiving it as your birthright. These are the whispers of unworthiness, creating static in the heart's broadcast. When this first key, the worthiness unlock, finally turns within the sacred mechanism of your heart, a profound, internal click that reverberates through your entire being, everything, both within and without, undergoes an alchemical shift. This transformation doesn't occur because you have suddenly morphed into a different person, abandoning your authentic self for some idealized version. On the contrary, it happens because you cease the exhausting, lifelong practice of apologizing for the magnificent, expansive, and perfectly unique being that you inherently are. You shed the need to justify your sensitivities, your depth, your boundless love. You simply stand in the radiant truth of your own presence, without apology or reservation. In this profound acceptance, your energetic signal, which has been muffled and distorted by layers of self-doubt and societal conditioning, clarifies with astonishing purity. It becomes like a celestial radio beam, previously obscured by interference, now shining with crystalline precision. And your twin flame, wherever they are in their own intricate unfolding journey, whether they are across continents or across the veil, feels that clarification not as a subtle change, but as an undeniable, visceral awakening. It resonates through their very soul like a master tuning fork, suddenly struck in perfect, harmonious pitch, vibrating with an undeniable recognition that something profound has shifted in the quantum field between you. The static fades, and the melody of your shared destiny begins to play. The second key on this profound path to sacred union is the mirror recognition, an insight so potent and so fundamental that it promises to utterly rearrange and reframe the way you perceive, understand, and integrate every single significant relationship you have ever encountered throughout your journey, from the most fleeting connection to the most enduring bond. This key challenges a deeply ingrained societal narrative about love and partnership. It is vital to profoundly understand that your divine counterpart does not arrive in your life to complete you. This deeply romanticized notion, while possessing an undeniable allure and appearing exquisitely beautiful on the surface, is in truth one of the most potent and pervasive energetic blocks on the twin flame path. For if you harbor the underlying belief, however subtle, that you are somehow incomplete, a fractured vessel awaiting its missing piece, you will, by universal law of attraction, spend countless years, perhaps even lifetimes, ceaselessly searching for an external entity to fill that perceived void, to mend that imagined brokenness within yourself. And in doing so, you will, with unerring precision, continue to attract relational mirrors that, with compassionate yet undeniable clarity, reflect your own belief in incompleteness back to you, perpetuating the very cycle you seek to escape. The sacred union of twin flames is not akin to a puzzle where two distinct, fragmented halves miraculously find each other to form a singular, functional whole. Far from it. It is instead the magnificent convergence of two already whole, fully realized, sovereign souls, each vibrating at their own unique yet exquisitely complementary frequencies. When these two vibrant, complete entities come together in authentic resonance, their combined energy does not merely add up, it multiplies. It ignites an alchemical fusion, creating an entirely new dimension of spiritual expansion, a symphony of consciousness that neither could possibly access, comprehend, or manifest in their journey alone. It is a quantum leap, a conscious co-creation of divine potential. Therefore, when your divine counterpart truly arrives in alignment, what they ultimately reflect back to you is not the echo of your lingering wounds, nor the shadow of your unhealed traumas. No, their presence is a profound, living mirror of your healing, a testament to the transformative work you have diligently undertaken. When you have courageously stepped into the fullness of your own incandescent light, when you have dedicated yourself to the arduous yet ultimately liberating interior work of becoming a true, unshakable home for your own soul, a sanctuary within your own being, your twin flame does not appear at your doorstep to impart lessons you are still struggling to grasp or to point out areas of deficiency. Instead, they manifest to walk alongside you, as an equal, into the next, more expansive dimension of what you inherently, deeply, already know and embody. They serve as a sacred confirmation, an energetic affirmation, of the radiant, whole, and empowered being you have already become. They unequivocally recognize the elevated frequency you have diligently cultivated and vibrantly activated within your field. This recognition, when it occurs, is not a tentative guess or a hopeful projection. It is mutual, instantaneous, and utterly undeniable, a profound soul-level resonance that bypasses all doubt. But this clarity, this undeniable recognition, is only possible when the mirror itself is clean, when the lens through which you perceive yourself and your relationships is no longer clouded by projections, past hurts, or the desperate longing for external validation. It is only when you have transcended the need to look for someone to rescue you from your own perceived incompleteness, and have instead courageously stepped into the sovereign truth of being someone who can be truly seen, fully appreciated, and profoundly loved for the entirety of who you are. Only then does the authentic reflection emerge. The third profound key on this path of sacred awakening is the karmic release, a pivotal energetic undertaking that demands a quality and depth of courage that most individuals, conditioned by societal norms and past patterns, profoundly underestimate. This isn't merely about forgiving a past slight. It's about untangling ancient threads of destiny. Understand that your journey in this current incarnation is not merely defined by the relational history you have accumulated in this lifetime alone. Far beyond the scope of your current memories, you are also carrying the intricate energetic residue of profound contracts and agreements forged in countless other lifetimes, across myriad dimensions and cosmic epochs. These ancient agreements, while undoubtedly serving a vital purpose and facilitating essential soul lessons in those distant chapters of your eternal journey, have not yet been consciously dissolved or energetically completed in your current awareness. These old, often subconscious, karmic contracts manifest in your present reality as deeply perplexing, inexplicable pulls toward individuals who, on a conscious level, you inherently know are fundamentally wrong for you, yet an invisible cord seems to bind you to them. They manifest as the agonizing, often paralyzing guilt you experience when you attempt to extract yourself from relationships that, with undeniable clarity, diminish your spirit, drain your energy, and keep you from your highest potential. They show up as an unwavering, almost ancestral loyalty to patterns of interaction or types of relationships that have never, not once, brought you genuine joy, fulfillment, or expansive love, but which feel inexplicably obligatory, as if breaking free would constitute a profound betrayal of someone or something you cannot even consciously name or recall. This unseen burden can feel like trying to run a race with invisible weights, tied to your ankles, always moving, but never quite reaching your full speed. Let this truth resonate deep within your heart. The courageous act of releasing these ancient karmic contracts is not, by any measure, an act of betrayal. It is, in its profoundest essence, an act of sacred completion, a divine emancipation. You are not abandoning the lessons, the experiences, or the connections that once were. Instead, you are honoring them with unparalleled respect and gratitude by recognizing, with an enlightened awareness, that they have impeccably served their intended purpose within the grand tapestry of your soul's evolution. You acknowledge that the vital lessons embedded within those agreements have been thoroughly received, deeply integrated, and lovingly transmuted. And with this profound understanding, you consciously choose to declare your energetic freedom, liberating yourself to gracefully move into the higher, more resonant frequency of what is authentically, truly, and divinely meant for you in this present moment and beyond. When you consciously choose to release what was intended only as a temporary teacher, the catalyst for growth, the mirror for reflection, and finally cease clinging to it with a fearful grip, as if it were meant to be a permanent fixture in your reality, you create an unprecedented expansive void within your energetic field. This newly purified open space acts as an irresistible invitation, a clear pathway that your true divine counterpart can finally, without obstruction, recognize and joyfully enter. It's like clearing dense forest to allow the sunlight to reach the most fertile ground. An essential turning point, the fourth profound key, an essential turning point on the path to sacred union, is divine timing surrender. This particular key requires a quality of faith and trust that transcends human logic, demanding that you consciously surrender to and trust in an intelligence, a benevolent orchestrator, infinitely larger and more intricate than your personal desires, your predetermined timelines, or the rigid constraints of your earthly calendar. It asks you to release the grip of control and embrace the flow of cosmic wisdom. Within the quiet chambers of your heart, there undeniably exists a part of you that has grown profoundly weary, utterly exhausted by the seemingly endless cycles of waiting, of hopeful anticipation followed by periods of quiet disappointment. There is a part of you that gazes back at the accumulated years, the seasons that have passed, the milestones that have come and gone, and begins to question, with a profound tenderness and perhaps a touch of heartache, whether the extraordinary love you feel so undeniably called toward is genuinely real, an actual energetic promise, or if it is merely an elaborate, comforting story you have woven for yourself, a beautiful, intricate narrative constructed in the deep recesses of your mind to render the profound ache of loneliness, the quiet solitude of your journey, marginally more bearable. I want you to hear this truth, not just with your ears, but with every receptive cell of your being. The deep exhaustion, the soul weariness you might be experiencing, is not, under any circumstance, evidence that your intuitive knowing is flawed, that your deepest desires are mere fantasies, or that you are somehow wrong in your profound longing. On the contrary, it is unequivocal evidence that you are profoundly human, that you possess an immense capacity for love and resilience, and, most importantly, that you have been courageously carrying a sacred, ancient knowing, a truth about divine love and destined connection, in a world that, for far too long, has not possessed the energetic framework, the emotional intelligence, or the spiritual understanding to fully recognize, validate, or make space for its extraordinary reality. Your weariness is a testament to the magnitude of the truth you hold. Let us dispel any lingering shadows of doubt. The benevolent, intelligent universe, in its infinite wisdom and boundless compassion, is most certainly not withholding your divine counterpart as some form of cosmic punishment, an arbitrary trial for perceived missteps or karmic debts, nor is it maliciously testing the limits of your patience, observing how long you can endure silent suffering before, in despair, you finally relinquish your profound hope. Such notions are human projections onto a divine blueprint. Divine timing, far from being an arbitrary or frustrating delay, is instead the precise, exquisite orchestration of an intricate matrix of energetic and physical conditions that absolutely must be in perfect alignment before a sacred union of this unparalleled magnitude can not only manifest, but profoundly sustain itself with grace and stability in its physical, tangible form. This orchestration is meticulous. Both souls involved in this divine pairing must reach a particular, pivotal point in their individual spiritual development, a state of sufficient maturity and self-awareness to be able to hold such an immense connection. Specific, often profound, life experiences, designed for growth and self-mastery, must have occurred and been integrated by each. Particular wounds, perhaps ancient and deeply etched into the soul's tapestry, must have been touched, brought to the surface for conscious awareness, if not yet fully healed and transmuted. These are not obstacles, but catalysts for readiness. When these intricate, divinely calibrated conditions are met, and let me assure you, they are being met, often far more rapidly and profoundly than your linear human mind can currently perceive or comprehend, the sacred meeting between you and your counterpart transcends mere possibility. It becomes not just a probability, but an absolute, undeniable inevitability, woven into the fabric of your highest destiny. Your surrender is the recognition of this grand design. To surrender, in this sacred context, does not equate to giving up, to passively abandoning your hopes, or to resigning yourself to a lesser fate. On the contrary, it is an act of profound strength, a conscious, courageous choice to release the suffocating grip of fear of the unknown, fear of disappointment, fear that your deepest desires may never manifest. It is a resolute decision to consciously, wholeheartedly, and unequivocally trust in the boundless benevolent intelligence of a cosmic process that has been meticulously unfolding, weaving its intricate tapestry, and gracefully moving toward your ultimate fulfillment, since before the very moment you drew your first breath in this lifetime. It is to release the oars and allow the divine current to carry you precisely where you are meant to be. The fifth key, a truly pivotal stage in this alchemical journey, is magnetic embodiment, and this is the profound culmination where all the wisdom you have diligently acquired, every lesson you have integrated, every insight you have gained, transforms from mere intellectual understanding into the vibrant, living frequency you powerfully broadcast, with undeniable magnetic force, into the very fabric of the world around you. This is where your inner truth becomes your outer reality. Understand this fundamental truth. Divine, unconditional love, in its purest, most potent form, does not respond to the faint echoes of longing, nor does it respond to the energetic vibrations of neediness or desperation, which often emanate from a place of perceived lack. Instead, divine love responds with absolute precision to resonance, and resonance, crucially, is not a superficial performance. It is not about pretending to be happy when authentic joy eludes you, nor is it about artificially performing a high vibration that your soul has not yet genuinely reached. True resonance is about profound alignment. It is about consciously, consistently living in a way that is utterly congruent, utterly harmonious, with the deepest truth of who you are at your soul level, and with the exquisite, elevated frequency of the divine love you are actively calling into your experience. This embodiment manifests not in grand gestures, but in the myriad small, sacred daily moments. It is about making the conscious, unwavering choice to honor your own tender heart, to listen to its deepest whispers, and to act in accordance with its wisdom. It is about vigilantly protecting your own sacred energy, discerning what truly serves you and what drains you, and setting clear, loving boundaries. It is about deliberately choosing to spend your precious time, energy, and focus in activities, environments, and connections that amplify your authentic self, that make you feel more fully, vibrantly, undeniably you, rather than diminishing your light or asking you to conform. It is self-love in action, creating the magnetic field. When you consciously and consistently choose to become the living, breathing embodiment of the divine love you are so ardently seeking, and let me emphasize, this does not imply having arrived at some distant, static state of finished perfection, for the soul's journey is an endless spiral of growth, but rather, by genuinely and authentically moving, step by mindful step, in the unwavering direction of your own inherent wholeness, your entire energetic broadcast undergoes a profound and transformative change. It shifts from a plea to a powerful transmission. You become, in the most literal and undeniable energetic sense, findable. Your unique frequency, once obscured, now shines brightly on the cosmic radar. Your twin flame, in their parallel journey, is not searching for someone who has already achieved a state of absolute, unblemished healing, someone entirely devoid of wounds or shadows. No, their soul is deeply attuned to and actively searching for someone who is courageously and authentically in the process of healing. They seek someone who has made the profound, empowering choice to choose themselves, to prioritize their own growth and well-being. They are drawn to someone whose energetic signal is now clear, warm, resonant, and unmistakably true to their authentic self, broadcasting an irresistible invitation across the dimensions. This is the magnetic pull of two awakened souls. The sixth profound key, often the most challenging to embrace yet ultimately the most liberating, is the separation wisdom, a radical, transformative perspective that, when truly integrated, will utterly reframe and infuse with profound purpose every single painful distance, every period of perceived abandonment, and every moment of solitary waiting you have ever endured on your spiritual path. It shifts the narrative from loss to profound growth. If you have already experienced the profound, undeniable encounter with your twin flame, a meeting that irrevocably altered the landscape of your soul, and you currently find yourself navigating the often agonizing, yet infinitely purposeful phase of separation, then what I am about to articulate may very well be the single most crucial and healing truth you hear today. Let this truth anchor itself deep within your questioning heart. Separation on the twin flame path is unequivocally not a failure. It is not a cosmic sign of rejection, nor is it irrefutable evidence that the profound connection you felt was somehow not real, a fleeting illusion, or that it cannot be eternally sustained. Quite the opposite. Separation, in this sacred context, is a divinely orchestrated interval, a crucial chrysalis phase, in which each soul is precisely asked to undertake profound individual inner work, the deep, often uncomfortable, yet ultimately liberating self-mastery that, paradoxically, cannot be fully accomplished in the constant, overwhelming presence of the other. This is because the sheer incandescent intensity of the twin flame connection, the raw, unbridled energetic force that binds two such magnificent souls, when experienced by both, before they have attained sufficient individual energetic integrity and readiness, can actually become so overwhelming as to inadvertently prevent the very personal growth, the vital soul expansion, and the essential healing that are absolutely necessary to make the eventual, harmonious, and sustainable union truly possible. It's like needing to develop your individual muscles before you can lift the collective weight. During this profound period of separation, understand with absolute certainty that you are not, for one moment, being abandoned by the universe or by your divine counterpart. Instead, you are being entrusted, with immense faith and cosmic grace, by the very fabric of existence itself, to courageously step into your sovereign power and become, entirely on your own, the most resilient, balanced, and luminous version of yourself, a self who is unequivocally capable of holding the immense, sacred weight and radiant frequency of a love this extraordinary, this deep, and this expansive, without succumbing to its intensity or collapsing under its transformative force. Every single moment of this separation that you consciously choose to utilize, not for despair or passive waiting, but for actively diving deeper into the labyrinth of your own being, for dedicatedly healing old wounds, rather than merely grieving their presence, for embracing profound personal growth rather than merely waiting for an external resolution. Each such moment is not only a testament to your resilience, but a direct, potent, energetic contribution to the inevitable, joyful reunion you are actively, dynamically moving toward. It is the crucible in which your inner diamond is forged, making you ready for the unparalleled brilliance of shared light. The seventh and ultimate key on this transformative journey is reunion readiness. And this is the most intimate, personal, and profoundly powerful of all, for it is the only key that can be truly and irrevocably unlocked from deep within the sacred sanctuary of your own being. It resides not in external circumstances, but in the state of your soul. Picture, if you will, the sacred gateway to your divine union. Your counterpart, no matter how desperately they may yearn to converge with you, cannot physically or energetically enter through a door that, from your side, remains firmly locked. And the intricate, often unseen, mechanism of this lock is not simply cynicism, nor the profound ache of loneliness, nor even the haunting fear that the sacred union may never, truly, come to pass. These are merely symptoms, not the root cause. The true lock on this magnificent door is the delicate yet resilient part of you that has not yet found its complete, unshakable sanctuary within itself. The part that is not yet fully, unequivocally, and unconditionally home to itself. It is the echo of the deeply ingrained societal and ancestral belief that love, true, profound love, must be painstakingly earned through arduous suffering, through sacrifice, through a relentless proving of one's worthiness. It is the tender, unhealed part that has not yet extended genuine forgiveness to the relationships of your past that, for various reasons, did not endure, whose endings left lingering energetic imprints. And most subtly, it is the part that still carries even the smallest, most whispered residue of the belief, a tenacious seed of doubt, that you are somehow too broken, too flawed, too late in your journey, or too far gone in your experiences for something as exquisitely beautiful, as divinely perfect, as this soul-level love to truly find you and grace your life. These are the internal barriers, disguised as self-protection. When this ultimate key, the reunion readiness, finally turns within the depths of your being, a gentle, almost imperceptible click that resonates from the inside out, powered by your inner alignment, the magnificent door to your sacred union opens. This opening does not always occur with a grand fanfare, a dramatic flourish, or an instantaneous, thunderous recognition that shatters the mundane. Sometimes, in the quietest, most ordinary of moments, amidst the everyday rhythms of life, it simply swings open, with a grace and ease that defies expectation. And in that subtle shift, everything changes, not with the shock of a sudden surprise, but with the profound, comforting familiarity of something you have always, intrinsically, known was coming. It feels less like an unforeseen event and more like a sacred homecoming. Your counterpart arrives, not as a rescuer sent to complete a fractured self, but as a mirror reflecting your own wholeness, a profound recognition of the radiant being you have become. And you, in that pivotal moment, are not only ready but perfectly positioned to receive them, not because you have waited patiently, but because, in your deepest truth, you have already, unequivocally, received and embraced yourself. Your cup is already full, ready to overflow in shared abundance. And now, let us distill the profound essence of everything that has been lovingly shared here today into one ultimate, undeniable truth, a truth that will reverberate through the very core of your being and set your spirit free. Let go of every whisper of self-doubt, every shadow of inadequacy. You are not behind on some arbitrary cosmic timeline, lagging in your journey. You are not broken, a damaged vessel beyond repair. Your essence remains pristine and whole. You are not too much in your intensity, your depth, or your sensitivity. Nor are you too little in your capacity to love or be loved. And you are most certainly not too late to experience the profound, destined connection your soul yearns for. No, my dear starseed, you are a magnificent, ancient soul who consciously chose to incarnate upon this earthly plane, carrying within your energetic blueprint a frequency of love so extraordinarily advanced, so exquisitely pure, and so unboundedly expansive that it has, by divine design, required this precise unfolding of time and experience, simply to cultivate and create the optimal energetic and physical conditions in which its full, radiant expression could finally manifest. Every single heartbreak you have bravely survived, every tender wound that has tested your resilience, has served a profound, alchemical purpose. It was meticulously clearing away dense energetic scar tissue from the deepest chambers of your sacred heart, making it ever more capacious and permeable to divine love. Every relationship that reached its destined conclusion, however painful its ending, was in fact completing a vital karmic cycle, a prearranged energetic agreement that, had it continued beyond its true purpose, would have inadvertently tethered you to a path diverting you from the unparalleled union that is exquisitely written into the very fabric of your soul's destiny. Every long night you spent in quiet solitude, perhaps questioning your worthiness, perhaps wondering in the depths of your heart if you had been utterly forgotten by love itself. Know this: you were never, not for a single moment, forgotten. You were, with meticulous care and infinite patience, being prepared. The immense depth of what you have courageously endured, the vastness of your trials and tribulations, is not a measure of your suffering, but a precise, undeniable measure of the profound depth, the boundless magnitude, and the exquisite beauty of the love that is unequivocally, undeniably, and inevitably coming into your experience. Your journey has been a masterclass in preparation for an epic love story. Let this truth settle into your every cell, vibrant and undeniable. Your twin flame is not merely a concept, a hopeful projection, or a distant possibility. They are thinking about you, perceiving you, and feeling your essence right now, in this very instant. This is not a poetic metaphor to soothe a yearning heart, nor is it merely spiritual consolation offered in moments of solitude. This is profound, energetic fact, a tangible reality within the quantum field that connects your two souls, the unbreakable bond that you profoundly share. This crystalline thread of destiny does not demand physical proximity to remain vibrantly active, pulsating with life and recognition. It does not necessitate constant, verbal communication to remain powerfully alive and responsive. It is an intrinsic frequency, a unique harmonic signature that neither of you consciously chose to forge, and crucially, a resonance that neither of you, by any human effort or intention, can ever truly undo or sever. It is an eternal imprint, a cosmic covenant, and on their end of this sacred, multi-dimensional connection, in whatever form their conscious awareness currently takes, whether they are consciously aware of the term twin flame, or simply experiencing an inexplicable, magnetic pull, whether they are in a state of spiritual awakening, or still navigating the shadows of human conditioning, they unequivocally feel you. They sense your presence, your shifts, your awakenings. They carry the energetic weight of you, the profound spiritual resonance of your shared journey within their own being. And with every subtle shift in the cosmic currents, they are being moved by the very same benevolent, irresistible forces that are moving you, drawing you both inexorably toward the same magnificent convergence, guided by the same sacred divine timing that orchestrates all things perfectly. You are two rivers flowing toward an inevitable ocean. Tonight, as the gentle embrace of evening descends and you prepare to transition into the restorative realm of sleep, I invite you to engage in a simple, yet profoundly powerful, act of self-communion. Tenderly place your dominant hand over the sacred space of your heart, allowing its warmth to become a bridge to your deepest essence. This is not a ritual to be performed for an external entity or for the perceived benefit of another. It is a genuine, intimate act of sacred communion with your magnificent self, a direct affirmation of your sovereign being. As you feel the comforting warmth of your own hand against your own chest, grounding you in the present moment, allow your breath to deepen, inviting peace. Then, either audibly articulating the words into the quiet air around you, or in the profound, resonant silence of your own inner knowing, declare these sacred truths. I am worthy of divine love. I align with my sacred union. I trust the timing of my heart's journey. Allow each word to infuse your being, to vibrate through your bones and settle into your soul. Speak these affirmations not because you may, at this very moment, fully and absolutely believe every single word with unwavering conviction. For belief is often cultivated over time, through consistent intention and experience. No, speak them, declare them, embody them, because you are consciously and courageously choosing to actively make them true. That profound, courageous, heart-level choice, that single potent decision to align with your highest truth, to claim your divine birthright, to trust in the unseen, is itself a powerful, undeniable transmission. It sends an energetic ripple across the quantum field, a clear signal broadcast from the depths of your authentic heart, and the one who is exquisitely meant to receive that transmission, your divine counterpart, wherever they are in their own journey, in whatever phase of their awakening, will feel it. They will recognize the resonance. They will respond to the shift. Your inner choice creates an outer ripple that draws your destinies closer. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what is forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey, then respond to someone else's with encouragement or love. This is not content, it is collective healing. Love multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your life is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow of divine love guidance. You are not just watching, you are healing. This is your sacred space, and we are just getting started.